Maybe when we don't want that one up. We need this square picture. So I think she's gonna go. I have one of these.
So I don't confiscate it. Good morning, Jackson staff and students. It is a wonderful Wednesday today as we follow our Tiger Truths of be respectful, responsible, and safe. I have Mr. Salvador Sandoval to say the Pledge of Allegiance. Come on up, Salvador. He's in Mr. Reese's fifth grade class. Place your right hand on your heart. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Excellent job, Salvador. Thank you so much.
Woo! Woo! Last day of school! Woo! Woo!
That's right. It is the last day of school, boys and girls. Can you believe, Mr. Reese? Oh my, that almost is too good to be true. That is right. Okay. Boys and girls, I would like to thank two of the most wonderful ladies. Come on up, please. Sammy Ramos and Isabel De La Mora. Okay, both of these ladies have been behind the scenes all year with live announcements. And live announcements couldn't happen every day without the assistance and helpfulness of these two young ladies. So whenever you see them today in the hallway or at the movie theater, give them a high five or tell them thank you. I wish you all the very best in middle school. Such responsible little ladies. So thank you very much. Have a great day. Our Tuesday perfect attendance winners are Miss Christensen's class, Mrs. Dunmore's class, Mrs. Hirsch's class, Miss Jansen's class, or Mrs. Jansen's class, Mrs. Masterson's class, Mrs. Ransom's class, Mrs. Moyle's class, Miss Smith's class, and Mrs. Vasquez's class. There will be in just a few moments the announcement of our best attendance, but I want to go over something really quick. Today is a special day, boys and girls, and we are going on an all-school field trip, and we're going to see the Captain Underpants movie. I am so very excited about going to see Captain Underpants. It is going to be a great opportunity for all of you to do that. I know my adjustments are happening. I want to also tell you that fifth grade is going to load buses first. The process is going to be buses coming just in the next few moments. I will get onto the announcements when buses are here and call classes out. We are going to go follow in a line, load on the buses. We will continue loading fifth grade on the first bus, then fourth grade immediately following. we got to thinking last night about it and thought, if we load kindergarten first, then they may get to the theater, but they might not have as much patience waiting in the theater as our fifth graders do. So we're going to let fifth grade load first. Boys and girls, when you get off the bus, follow your teachers. Make sure you follow all the Tiger truths and manners. This is a special day to be going to a field trip. So please be on your very best manners, saying pleases and thank yous and all of those great things. Then you're going to get into the theater. Everyone will have a popcorn, and you will get to select a popcorn and whether you want root beer or Sprite to drink. Those are your two choices. There will be no refills on any of the popcorn or the soda. So when you drink it and it's gone, it's gone. But do know we want you to go and have a great time. I'm going to review just a few things to remember about good manners within a movie theater. We'd like to see you sitting on the bottoms of your chair, or sitting on your bottom in your chair, not standing up, not flipping around, not rocking back and forth in the seats, not kicking the seats in front of us, boys and girls, because you have all of your friends all around you. Jackson Elementary School is going to fill the one theater full, and it is going to be all of your friends that are going to be there. But we want to make sure that we are on our very best. During a movie, we keep our mouths quiet. There is no talking. I want you to laugh during the funny parts. I mean, this movie is going to be a great one. If any of you have read the books, they're funny. And so I want you to laugh and enjoy. But then as soon as the funny part's done, we quiet again. We're not having our own conversation with our friends next to us. We're really trying to enjoy and watch the movie. Popcorn goes in your mouth. Doesn't get thrown at anybody. Popcorn goes in your mouth and you eat it. If you don't want popcorn, you don't have to take any, okay? Do know that you don't have to take it. And then your drink. Drink your drinks and swallow it. We really want to watch. We don't want to have a bunch of spills or messes if we can prevent it. So we want to make sure that we're being on our very best eating behavior. And it's kind of sometimes hard to sit in your chair with your little tray of popcorn, get in your seat. So we'll try to help you as well. All of the adults will be there to assist you. We're not leaving the theater unless you leave with an adult. Boys and girls need to stick with their grade level teachers and the adults in the classrooms that are going with us, but we are not just leaving the theater and running around, okay? Some of us may have to go to the bathroom, but I would like to see us all take potty breaks before we get on the bus today, so everybody's ready to go. And then just remember your pleases, your thank yous, yes ma'am, no ma'am, all of those wonderful courteous things that you can do in following manners as you are representing Jackson Elementary School today. This is your reward treat for PBIS, and I am proud of how excellent all of you have behaved this school year. We are just awesome at Jackson. Now, drum roll for Mrs. Everhart. Come on up. Who's the winner? Who's the winner?
Okay, well, before we get to that, since you were talking about PBIS,
Okay.
we have one more PBIS prize winner. Well, I guess winners from the classroom. So this is our very, very last of the school year. I loved seeing how full all of those buckets were with all of those Tiger tickets.
Can they come when we get back from the movie?
Absolutely.
Not really before this morning.
All of the prizes will stay out on the back counter in the office. So when your teacher says it's okay after the movie, you can come on down and grab your prize.
Yeah, not this morning because we're going potty before we get on the bus and we're going to be loading very shortly. So there probably won't be time to get prizes before the movie.
Perfect. So make sure that you listen for your name, and there may or may not be some surprise names in there as well. So from Mrs. Balch's class, we have Mr. House.
Yay!
Mrs. Shar's class, we have Bree Dittmer-Nieblack.
Woo!
Mrs. Freeman's class, Shelby Myers. Mrs. Ransom's class, Brianna Gonzalez Aranda. Mrs. Shear's class, Renan Moreno. Mrs. Hirsch's class, Braylon Payne. Miss Masterson's class, Natalie Ruelas. Mrs. Hesselbacher's class, Ariana Wilson. Miss Christensen's class, Julian Sierra. Miss Forrest's class, Austin Cohns. Miss Peterson's class, Serena Sarka. Mrs. Moyle's class, Lily Stillen. Mrs. Sweeney's class, we have Emmanuel Valdez and Mrs. Maginot. Mrs. Nellis's class, Audrey Casillas and Mrs. Richardson. Mrs. Jansen's class, Sebastian Stiffens Villar. Miss Dunmore's class, Julian Huerta. Miss Barron's class, Jacqueline Cruz and Mrs. Simmons. Miss Smith's class, Donald Wendt. Mrs. Vasquez's class, Jada Trevino. And for Mr. Reese's class, Mike Aguilar.
Can I interrupt this
Absolutely.
important announcement? Teachers, I just got a flash from the office. They need to have attendance ASAP. Before we load buses today, we have to know who's at school and who's not. So please send your attendance down immediately or get it into the computer right now. Miss Carol Lee is processing attendance and we need to have that right away. Thank you.
Okay, so you guys have been waiting for this. I have our results from your guys' attendance. So, and I will say we have a tie.
So 2 ice cream parties?
Well, we have a tie for third place,
Oh.
which is really good. First and second place is super duper close. Okay, so here we go. For the school year, in 6th place, we have kindergarten with a 90.89%. In 5th place, we have 2nd grade with a 93.41%. Tied for 3rd place, exactly same numbers. We have 4th and 5th grade, 93.72%.
Boy, those are close.
They're very close. In 2nd place, 1st grade with a 94.06. And our 1st place winners with our best attendance percentage is 3rd grade, 94.58%. Congratulations, 3rd grade.
Okay,
That's awesome.
so when's the ice cream party?
Ice cream party will be around 1:15, but after lunch, but before the PBIS assembly. So I will be coming around to your guys' classrooms with a little cart full of ice cream, and you guys get that ice cream party.
Okay, and PBIS assembly today is at 1:45. I know I had it in 2 different times on the announcements or in my weekly bulletin. It's at 1:45. This allows our custodial staff to get everything cleaned up in time after lunch. So I think that's it.
Congratulations, guys. We'll see y'all soon. Bye.
Let's make it a wonderful Wednesday today. And don't forget to be awesome.